Unpopular opinion. Let's get it. Welcome back, darlings. Of course, again, I'm back again with another video. We reached 1K. And as promised, I have a bunch of commentary videos that I have planned that I am working on. This is the first one. I feel like this is going to be the easiest one to film for me and edit for myself. So I'm working with it. It is our BL, Unpopular Opinions. There are a bunch of them. I usually write them down in the gym. That's the list. It's a little bit detailed. I'm gonna pick the ones that I want to talk about. There's one that I really wanted to start with, and that's just because of what's going on. Let's get right into it. James, baby, love, honey, come to the front of the congregation. Why do y'all want to force people into music careers that clearly haven't had enough time in the industry, in music, to be a musician?
Tear me to pieces. Why is the time so slow? Don't got no reason.
That's the first unpopular opinion. Why are you forcing people to do music when they clearly can't? And listen, this is not a bump on anybody that wants to try music, because baby, we've all been there, done that. But if you're going to make this a full-time career, I'm gonna need you to have at least have had a vocal coach, at least have had a bunch of music that you have covered, put out, written, something. I need something to trace back to why it is that you think that you're so good in music that you should be doing this full time, i.e. a Jeff Sutter. I don't understand. Ever since Jeff Sutter left Beyond Cloud, was he a part of it? Okay, that's another thing. He left Beyond Cloud to do music. Everybody else that thinks they have a career in music wants to follow his path. Mind you, Jeff only, from what I remember studying from his biography, Jeff only left music full time because he didn't have the status to do music full time. So he went into acting. He did his big one in acting, and then he went back to what it is that he initially wanted to do since the beginning, which was music. He's always wanted to be a musician, and you can see it.
In the middle of the night, I fear I lost my mind. Used to feel the color, now my world turns black and white. 7 years old, losing a part of my soul. Keep it low, about the money that.
Even if he was doing acting, these small jobs and stuff like that, he was still out there putting out music. In one of his series called Ingredient, he's singing fully in the damn series. So there is nothing that solidifies more that he actually did the time than that. And listen, this is not just a hit at James, it's also a hit at Bright. Yes, Bright, come to the front of the congregation. What was that? This goes on to my second. Some of y'all companies, or some of y'all that work with these people, are setting them up for failure. Okay? Bright had no business being up on stage with singers. Bright has the vocal ability of a beginner, if I can say that. And he was up against people that have been doing music for years. The likes of Jeff, the likes of Not, and I forgot the third person. But Bright had no business being there. And I'm pretty sure when people saw the flyer, they were like, what? Bright? Because even me, that have reacted to Bright Vishikar, I forgot how to say his name. I can tell you that if he sticks to his lane and he focuses on maybe improving his singing, he will get there. But he won't get to a level of a Jeff. And him singing next to Jeff made it so obvious that man can't sing like that. He can sing as well as I can sing, and I can't sing for shit. I can't sing for shit. Unpopular opinion number 3, and this is honestly breaks my heart because the premise of it would have done numbers. Love C was lackluster. And I mean that with all my heart. And I watched it and you know how I be forcing it. I forced it. But it was lackluster. I felt like the promotion wasn't there. Like it wasn't giving love in the air, which was crazy because that's their previous series. What changed? It wasn't giving love in the air. It was giving, oh, we just have to pass it on and worry about what's next, which is so irritating. Because Love C, if it was surrounded by the right hype, if it was surrounded by the right promotion, it would have done numbers. And I'm so upset that y'all let them down, because it was a good series. Do I think it's the best? No. Do I think it's a stand-in? No. But it was a good series compared to Wedding Plan. This might be Pete didn't need surgery. And I feel like saying that is me judging, but it's not. It's me honestly from an outside perspective looking in, and I personally feel like the surgery he decided to get doesn't fit his face. Look at my face. I have a very, I wouldn't say big bitch. That's derogatory to me. But it's I have a very thick nose. If I came back on this app and I gave you a thin nose, you would be like, bitch, sorry for cussing. You'd be like, girl, what's going on your head? And that's exactly how I feel about Pete. Pete's nose specifically, fit his face so well. For him to have gone and changed it that drastically, and please let's not act like there's not a difference, because you could tell by the way when he turns like this, bitch, you could tell when he turns like that, bitch, you could tell when he looks like this, bitch, you could tell. So yeah, Pete should have never gotten surgery, and I don't know who encouraged him to get surgery. I feel like if it was for medical reasons, I still think they could have done it a little bit better for it to have not been too obvious that he changed his nose. Because it really, personally, it ruins his face, in my opinion. And who am I? I'm just a regular girl on the internet. Unpopular opinion number, I don't even know. But this is something that has been irking my soul for a moment. So I'm gonna just get it out. Love is love until it's not the love that you want. And I don't say this because I want all of them to be gay. I don't say this because I want all of them to be bi or straight or whatever, or gender fluid at that. I'm saying this because I'm tired of the discord where y'all were saying, I'm okay with an actor being gay, I'm okay with an actor being straight. And then it comes out that the actor is none of what it is that you were, you accepted. Same thing. I'm okay with what's his name, Neo, being gay because he's been portraying himself as a gay man in all of the series. And then Neo comes out with a girlfriend, roar, roar, we're fighting, we're arguing, we're you betrayed us, you did this, you did that. I thought we said love is love. I thought we said love is love. Does it not? Is it no longer love is love? Is it now love is conditional to what you want? Same thing with Bright. And I don't know who told y'all. I don't know who told y'all that Bright was queer, because he's very close to one man. And let me tell you this clearly, one man. I'm not saying that he's not queer. I'm just saying, but the chances that this man really is considered like to really be with the queer movement is very rare, because that man has only been in one BL his whole life. But regardless of that, when he came out with the girlfriend, why were y'all shocked? Why were we fighting everybody? You really thought, and listen, this is me being, in the Lulu with y'all, but not everybody's gonna end up together. Some of your faves, they're not gonna end up together. So stop that. Love is love, and let's keep it at that. Love is love if they're straight. Love is love if they're queer. Love is love if they're gender fluid. Love is love. Just leave them alone. Unpopular opinion, another one is GMMTV has too many talents to be doing the things that they're doing. GMMTV, come to the front of the freaking congregation. You have some of the best talents in the BL space, but some of your series just don't allow them to do what they need to do. And that irks me. I have another word for it, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to put it on screen. Because what do you mean you have the likes of Cowtown, you have the likes of First, you had the likes of Fluke, and I'm talking about the Fluke that was in Rope Effect. You have all of this talent, and you decide you're not going to use any of that. You're not going to give them series that they deserve. You just keep recycling the same plot. And let me tell you something, I feel like Gunning Off, they tired of carrying the whole company, because damn, every other series is either lackluster, and you gotta search through the damn selection to find a good GMMTV series. And when I mean good, I mean it's not just because your favorite's in it that it's good. Okay, because a lot of y'all gonna be like, this was good. Is it good because your fave was in it? If your fave wasn't in it, was it going to be good? If that is how good it is, then hold up, baby girl, come to the front of the congregation and tell me what series it is. But if it's not that, honey, because we both know that GMMTV is playing these games, which gives me to my other unpopular opinion. If GMMTV keeps playing these games with all of these talents, companies that actually work with actors that are not afraid to dip into BL are gonna eat you up. Case in point, I Feel You Linger in the Air. I will never not talk about this. I'm sorry. I Feel You Linger in the Air takes two actors that never been in a BL, but they're like, okay, we're okay with it, and it was beautiful. Another one would be Stand-In, but Up and Poom have been in BLs before, so they don't really count. I was about to gag out a little bit more, but they don't really count. And I know that other companies are also coming in with their new, they're not afraid to do BLs anymore. So if you don't get with the program, you're gonna get left out, GMMTV. Please, let's wake up. Okay. Ooh. This one a little rocky. I pray for the abolishing of ships. Hear me out. I don't mean that I don't care for ships. I care for First Cowtown, I care for Billy Babe, I care for Siluk Pond, I care for a lot of y'all. But I feel like if we were able to just swap these people around so often that they wouldn't, they'd still be the main ship, but they'd be like, oh, but he worked with this one, he can't work with that. I think the toxicity in these ships wouldn't be as bad as it is. Let me hear if someone's calling me. As I was saying, I feel like if ships were to not break up, but they would break up. Let me use the right word. They would break up, and then they would pair with other people. I personally think it would be the end of this whole obsession with ships. You're so obsessed that you can't think of him being friends with somebody else because I breaks your ship. You need help. You need to go see a psychiatrist. Okay? Ooh, this one about to ruffle some feathers. Some of your faves can't act. A lot of them can't act. They just have a good script. and you know it, you feel it when you give them a little bit of a, when you realize who gets the complex scripts, the scripts where you need to feel something, you need to tap into emotions, not the surface level type of scripts. And that's when you realize, damn, that's the actor. That's the actor. Those are the people with the good scripts. Right? Simple thing to say is, could this such and such do this? Or could such and such act like this? I love this man, so I'm about to reference him a lot during this video. But Kao Tang to me is just a phenomenal actor. A phenomenal actor that has good scripts. But I feel like even if he has a bad script, i.e. Tong Ho Talentage, whatever that, I don't even remember that. But even there, he was really good in it. But that was a bad script. But he made it good because he's a good actor. Now think to yourself, can Chung do an eclipse? Can your fave do an eclipse? And a person that could really act that's a new gen, I think it's Gemini 4. They're really good. But I think can what's his name? I forgot his name. Narawit. Can he do a Gemini? A script? Acting? This is not me pointing out those specific people. I'm just asking you. Okay? Another one. We already mentioned that one. Oh. Mame, I told you got one more series before I make you wrap it up. And I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you, Mame. Mame, I'm tired. Mame, I'm tired of giving you chances to prove to me that you're going to do the right thing in a series. And you just keep disappointing me. Okay, I thought that we learned after Love in the Air came out. We learned what people like, what people don't like. But then you gave me Wedding Plan. And nobody understands how much Wedding Plan irks me, because this whole time I'm here watching a man lie to his partner or lie to the person that he supposedly loves for episodes on episodes and episodes when no one is forcing him to. The girl that he's supposed to get married to is like, just tell him the truth and be like me and my girlfriend. But he just determined to lie. Why? Don't know. And then we're supposed to act like, you know what, them getting together was good and dandy and whatnot. No, wrap it up. And I already mentioned Love C. Like, Maine just, I don't know what it is. Maybe she should just stick to writing scripts or writing books or whatever. And don't get me started on her earlier work. Maine, you have Boy Next Door to impress me. Or else you wrapping it up. You wrapping it up. Ooh. This one, everybody, it's not really unpopular, it's just something that I noticed. Be on Cloud, great scripts, amazing actors, terrible management. Terrible. And let me say this, with all the love that I have for every single actor that has been in Beyond Cloud, you do deserve better. But I don't know if better is outside of Beyond Cloud or just outside of this niche. Because personally, Barcode's talent that I saw in Dear Dead Friend, something like that, amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. He could be a proper actor if he's covered well. All of the series, whether it be Kin and Porsche, whether it be Monsoon, whether it be 4 Minutes that I just finished, by the way. Everything is so well done. The script is 10 out of 10. The acting is a 10 out of 10. But then you get to the management. You see the holes in the company, you see the holes in the management. You start putting two and two together and seeing that if this company really wants to make it big and become like a next GMM TV, they need to tighten up the loose ends and get rid of the people that can't handle it. Pond, the CEO, I personally think you should retire. Maybe stick to becoming an artist manager. Get you another CEO. What else? Yeah, that would be awful for GMT, for not GMT, Beyond Cloud. I think that if that were to be done, I think personally I would enjoy Beyond Cloud a little bit more. Or else, don't become a artist manager company. Just be like Wasabi. Produce series and then like give out the scripts and produce series and all of that. I think you're really good at that. But managing artists, you're very much not good at that. Like, so many of your artists are just dropping because they don't have work, and I don't think that that's a good thing. I think Wasabi also had the same problem because they barely had work that side. I'm so sorry to say that. Okay. Ooh. This is from last year actually. GMMTV, you need to start PR training for your artists. I don't know why that's not common. Maybe it's common in the West and not in Asia, but PR training is a must. I don't understand why what happened last year with all of these boys having to release apology statements one after another should have happened. If you have that level of fame, which I hope one day to never ever get, because more fame, more problems, more all of that. But if you have that level of fame, you should know what to post, when to post, and how to post it. You should know to check, you to double check, triple check, 3 times check. You should know that if you're having a conversation that is not safe for social media, you should never post it. And you should, and if this is not your private page, as in your page for you and your family, but this is your company page, which is what most of these is, you should have somebody check over your social media before you post something. Have somebody have access to like your stories and stuff like that, because the things that were happening last year was just crazy. Like, they would just say something and then it would come out that, oh, this one's homophobic, this one made this one was that, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, this shouldn't be happening, and it's all because one video that shouldn't have been posted was posted, one comment that shouldn't have been commented was commented. But at the same time, I feel like this is going to restrict them so much. But at the same time, especially with recently what happened to Fort and I think it was Force, with the, you know, how the April Fool jokes that went wrong, just get you a social media manager, a PR manager, PR training, all those things. I promise you, it would solve so many of your problems as a company, as an artist, if you just did that. Okay, so I gave y'all a bunch of my unpopular opinions so far. I have so many more that I wanted to talk about, but I don't have the time. Let me add this one that I will explore more in the next video. But Mew got y'all asses. Oh, I know this is the last unpopular opinion. Mew was never queer baiting, and I know the rest of y'all that were calling him queer baiting for the last 2 years, y'all grinching your teeth because that man is now dating a man. So he's part of the queer community. Yeah. So now everybody that was telling y'all that he's not queer baiting, he's just not with the person that you want him to be with, they were right. And I personally, I didn't really give a fuck because been there, done that. But like, I didn't care who Mew was with, but I just knew he wasn't queer baiting. I was like, he has to be queer. Mew is too fruity to not be queer. I'm sorry, I stereotyped him, but I was right. But I won't do it for anybody else. But I was just like, nah, Mew too to not be queer. I'm so sorry. But that was that for today's video. That was that for today's unpopular opinion. Leave your unpopular opinions down in the comment section down below, and we'll talk about it. We'll kiki about it. It's a good and fun time over here. You're gonna hear more of my voice. I have so much commentary going on in my head, so much thoughts in my head that I want to put out on paper. So we're gonna do that. Anyways, that's that for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye. Oh, Krista K Unfiltered is out.